Today I'm really excited to be able to up my game a little bit on my videos and learning all the tricks of the trade and interesting things when it comes to video making. But I did one thing today. I got the approval from the missus to let me buy something that will up my game and bring more videos and better quality and different effects to you all and to ourselves for our video channel, Dexter Destinations. Today I got, ta-da! I got the Hoover Air X1 Pro Max. So I'm going to be unboxing it today and showing you what's inside. So let's get right to it. Always bring your little X-Acto. Never know when you're going to need that, but you got to be obviously really careful. So I have heard that this is changing the revolution of video making and making it fun. And I do have a DJI camera Mini 4 for taking drone shots, and I love flying it and everything, but it does really take away from the actual content. So I realized that I need to have something where I can have more of an automated thing so that I can pay more attention to not having to fly the drone and where the drone's flying and whatnot. It is fun to fly, don't get me wrong, the DJI Mini 4, but it does take away, and you always have your video shots where you're holding the controller or those kind of things. So it's a little bit distracting, let's say the least, but it is fun to fly. And you do have to have some kind of a little bit of a talent to do it, I feel, but that's just me. So I'm looking at this. Maybe I need to put my glasses on because there's a little bit of glare, and there's tape all the way around that stops this from sliding in and out. Anyway, I hope that you subscribe and start liking our videos and requesting more and more. We're going to be doing a lot of videos this year when it comes to jet skiing and camping and all over Michigan, at least Michigan. Boy, I don't want to wreck this box, but man, there we go. They're making it a little bit more difficult, but I am also pretty excited. That's probably part of it. Let's see here. It's probably all of it, actually, tell you the truth. So I want to keep this just in case I don't like it, and then I can take it back. But ooh, look at that. Magnets. This box, sadite. This box has a lot. So please read before your first flight. It shows connect the battery charger. First, to activate the battery, you scan that app, the QR code, and then power on, app connected. And it sends you a few different things, so you gotta read this before you do your first flight. Oh, nice padding and nice protection. It comes in a case. It says Hover. Wow, look at that. Very nice quality. I think this will help protect it. There's a couple things in here. Looks like a power cord and a couple other things, bells and whistles of sorts. But the power cord, I think it's just a normal USB-C. Yep, C to C, so you probably could use it on anything. So I'm going to keep that out because we're going to need it. And then the information packet, which I'll tell you I usually don't read, but I'm going to. There are some, it looks like maybe some stickers that you can put on. Decals. I don't know. I might not jazz mine up, but there is a Hoover Air instruction manual. So I'm going to set these aside with the box, and then we are going to keep the power cord out because we're going to need that. Nice padded case, very sturdy. My dogs think somebody's knocking. but I'm not. All right, 2 batteries. Look at that. Look at that, 2 batteries. Very nice. And that's the battery charger, it looks like. Plugs in the USB. And then our first feel of the drone. Wow, that's pretty light. It's amazing that something like this, the size of my hand, can get such high quality. You know, one thing I can see already that I'm going to need a gimbal protector, because you don't want to put this down and have it bump things. I seen one on Amazon. I'll put it in the link below where it's at, but I'm thinking, I'm kind of worried not. Oh, look at that. Ooh, it's got a magnet. So look at that magnet. Nice, smooth. Again, this is the size of my hand, and this is the drone. Nice. Comes with, looks like some sensors. It looks like maybe, is this a 3rd battery or is this a battery cover? Again, I didn't read the instructions yet, which I probably should, which I may have to. I don't want to break anything because it feels very light. But there is a button to turn it on. I won't turn it on until I have my power charged up. And again, there's the power. I'm recording from 2 different angles so that you can get the best of it. So is there a button? It's got your SD card, your little mini SD card in there, your USB. The gimbal is moving freely, which I don't like that idea. The power button. It's got a camera and sensor in the back. And then of course the gimbal there. It does have, looks like a camera on the bottom with some sensors. And then again, you turn one and it flies together, and it if you can hear this, maybe you can hear it from my mic. So it magnets, it keeps it closed. But these are all protected so you won't have your hands caught in those little, they must be nice little, maybe about a little bit size of a $50 fans. But let me see if I can get this battery compartment open. Maybe again, I'm kind of worried. Squeeze it on. I don't know. It looks like these are the batteries, and they kind of look the same. So maybe there's 3 batteries. I thought there was only 2, but let's see. Okay, so they just lift out of there, and this is the charger. Let's see if the same thing happens on the actual machine. Oh yeah, there's 3 batteries. That's impressive. 3 batteries. So I thought it read on the box that there's only 2, but that's pretty cool. I really like it. It's the combo, it says, so maybe that's the reason why, but it's Hover Air X1 Pro Max combo. 3 batteries. So nice. Again, very easy to unpack. It's got a nice padded case. Looks like it's got some, I'm gonna put this down here. It's got a little protectors, but nothing that I would want to set it on its edge for too long. But inside, if you can see, there is something that says SGS plant fiber. I don't know what that is, but we'll have to read the instructions. Here's my 3rd battery I took out of there. More instructions. And a little Velcro to keep things in place. Maybe batteries, I guess. That would work, I guess. Or whatever you want. There is the case for batteries, which you probably store 1 battery in there. If you can see this, I most likely would put the 2 batteries in, and it fits like down in there snug so it won't fall out. It looks like it might if you tonked on it or something. But then the 3rd battery would be in the machine itself, which looks like you just pull it down, click it right in, stays in. It's a little harder to get the battery out of this one because I'm guessing you don't want it to be hit or have it fall out, as opposed to the battery charger, the battery charger, just a little bit easier to pop it out, which makes sense. It's just barely in there. When you go to do the battery out of here, you got to put a little force into it. It almost feels like you might feel like you're going to break it because it really is snug, and that's okay. I guess you just want to hold both sides. I'll read the instructions, but it pulls it right out. So what I'll do next is get into the instructions, get it charging, and then I'll come back and we'll give it a test flight. So we shall see you later. Okay, I'm back. I'm gonna have it hover and then zoom out 100 feet, and then we'll get you a video to that, whether it's on a screen of sort. I'm just trying to think. I'll probably put it in a picture so you can see both what I'm talking about up in the corner there. Here we go. So,
long distance detected. Please ensure ample flight space. 100 feet. Zoom out. Long distance detected. Please ensure ample flight space. 100 feet. Zoom out.
Here we go. Zoom out. Here we go. Recording. Still pretty windy. Uh-oh, it might hit a tree. That's pretty crazy that it's coming back already. Wow, I thought it was gonna go, I really thought it was gonna go in the trees there. I should have, whoa. Stop, Batwing. All right. I was a little worried there. I was afraid, but it has sensors on there too. So, but again, I don't rely 100% on technology, but that was crazy. That was really close. That got close to trees back there in the woods, but halfway across there when it got all the way from the wind blocking pole barn is right over here. It got a little windy. It was like it was struggling. It was going back and forth. But Batwing, you impressed me. So let's try another mode. I'm gonna try, let's see, that's 360 spin, hover. Hover would be cool. Let's try this. I'm gonna let it hover, and it's gonna go up. And the hover mode is right here. It's just gonna hover, and is it gonna keep an eye on me? It is. It's gonna keep an eye on me at that level, and it's gonna stay right where it's at, right? And then I'm gonna be able to walk around and step over things, do stuff, and I can come in close. Ah. Whoa, those kind of things are very cool. And let's see, it's recording. It's recording right there. I'm gonna bring this over to you so you can see. Very cool that it's recording me, recording you, no, recording me, showing you. That's what I mean to say. So, YouTubers, this is a game changer. I'm 99.9% now with all these different things. So I'm gonna put my phone back down, see if it follows me. It followed me. That was pretty fast. I'm gonna try a quick move. See if you, did it get me? Yeah, it's pretty fast. I was like flash lightning speed, and it still followed me. I was so fast, you couldn't even, I was a blur. But it captured me. So I'm gonna let it land. It's still, like right now, the battery is 98%. That's hover.
Zoom out.
Zoom out will be a cool one. Let's try this. Let's try zoom out.
5 feet.
5 feet zoom out. I'm gonna change the zoom out to maybe 15, 18 feet. So this is zoom out. I'm gonna strike a pose. It's gonna start recording. You know, I wonder too if that light on there has anything to do with the recording. Again, yeah, it does. When it's recording, the light right here, if you can see, turns red. That, see, again, another instruction thing. If I would have learned red, I wouldn't have had to learn that. But I love discovering these things as long as they go in my way. This morning I started a really bad relationship with myself because I was losing everything. My computer wasn't working. The mics weren't working. I wasn't figuring them out. I didn't want to read. But I can read, but I did not want to. And that's, unfortunately, don't tell my wife, she's right again. But this is awesome. So I'm going to stop it right here for a minute, and then I'm going to save you a lot of time. I'm going to go back into my app, and I'm going to make the zoom out go maybe 50 feet. That way I can zoom it in really fast and make that effect. That's going to be a game changer. Have you ever realized that you say a sentence or the same thing over and over and over, and you don't really realize it until you go to repeat or look at the video, and then you realize, you say, I said game changer, game changer, game changer, game changer over and over and over. I apologize. I'm going to work on my enunciations, and I'm going to work on my same vocabulary. So transformational vocabulary is important to me. Instead of I gotta, I get to. So those are half full glass kind of things, but that's for another video. But I'm going to stop it right now to save you a few minutes, and then I'm going to change it to zoom out and go about 50 feet. All right, see you in a minute. All right, that goes for today. I know it's been a lot of video here, but I'm telling you, I'm 100% convinced that I'm going to keep this as long as the sound is great, and that has something to do with something totally different. But again, it would behoove me to be able to talk and be on video and have good quality sound for you all as listeners and viewers, to have my quality product brought to you. And that quality product is myself having fun with newer things and actually experiences that we're going to have in my life, and my wife's life, my family's life, because I think those are fun. I think even if nobody views them, that's okay. I'm not out to make a lot of havoc, to make money or anything like that. It's more about sharing my experience and then being able to have these documented, to be able to show one person to find value in something that I've reviewed or been part of. That gives me my purpose, right? My purpose is to be able to say that I belong, first of all, where I'm at and doing what I'm doing, and that makes it important. I think the other aspect is being able to share this with other people and maybe gain some wisdom, have them gain some wisdom from something that I did, so that they don't have to do all this. I think it's nice to be able to explore. I think it's nice to be able to shoot in different ways and edit and bring that to the viewers. And then the last thing I'll leave you with is that I have captured an experience in my family's life that we can look back at and reminisce and know how lucky we have had it with the life that we've chosen and been part of with each other, with where we've went and those things. So that way our experience is documented and I can look at it at any time and again bring that into your life. God bless, take care, and if you like this, please, there's a lot of shorts that I've been working on to get to where we're at, and each video is going to get better and better. Again, I gain a lot of wisdom, but I want to leave you with this. Please like our videos, please subscribe, and please watch them and have fun and find value, and please no negative comments. There's a lot of things that people can keep to themselves if you have negative comments about it. This is all about fun. It's not about a product that I'm getting paid for. It's all out of my own pocket, and it's all about my experience. And everybody has references to their own experiences. So if you have a negative comment, don't put it in there. I don't need to hear them. Keep it to yourself. But anyway, that's the way we should all be in life, right? is if we have negative comments or negative, we don't need to be the tallest building in the city. People try to be tallest buildings in the city and they actually tear down other people in the process because they are not the tallest building. So with that reference, again, I'm not going to harp on you and get off my soapbox, but I just want you to have a little kind of tiny little glimpse into my life of what my integrity is and where my compass is pointed, and it's north. Take care.